Today is an interesting day because I'm actually walking again after yesterday. Yesterday and the day before were horrible. Just so much pain, and I don't know why. Right there on the tibia, and I started getting depressed because I didn't want to leave the house. I didn't want to get on my leg. All I wanted to do was get back into bed. You know, I shouldn't be surprised at that because I know how important my progress is, and I know how hard it is to deal with when I'm not making progress, so I shouldn't be surprised. But it's really hard for me to overcome, number one, the pain that was in my leg that's almost not there now. At least at that spot, when I put all my weight on that leg, I feel it, I feel pain, but it's nowhere near that cheese grater that I've been having that, you know, feels like a blade peeling skin off of my leg. That's how painful it is. And I've had a lot of people, and I'm sure the comments were good-natured. They wanted the best for me. But comments like just push through the pain and blah blah. Yeah, I'm pretty good with pain. I don't want to say I'm a master of pain, but I'm pretty good with pain, and I'm pretty good at pushing through. This is hard. This is hard. This is difficult, but I'm not in excruciating pain. So it makes a big difference. I can push all day here. I can push. This feels great to me. The only limitation I've got today is how much stamina I have, how much energy, how much time can I have on this leg before I'm exhausted or fall down and hurt something. But this feels fantastic. I would tell you the only thing that's really bugging me today is my knee, because I'm spending time on these muscles around my knee that just aren't getting used. To me, that's a good thing. To me, it's like, I understand this pain. I understand the pain in my knee, and I could push through that. But still, it's a how far do I go before I hurt something? I don't want to be disabled in another part of my body. You know, I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to go too far, which is why I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the encouragement. But if you're not a doctor, a therapist, a rehab professional, or you haven't gone through this yourself, I would appreciate you keeping your your clinical advice to yourself. And I would say that with anything, if you don't know what you're talking about, you just have this feeling that I should be pushing through, or anybody, don't be giving anybody advice when you don't know what the hell you're talking about. You know, you're a personal trainer, big freaking deal. Push through the pain. Push through the pain, Don. You can't improve until you push through the pain. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know. For some reason, that just kind of angered me because there's several people that are watching me that have been through this. There's several people that are watching me that are clearly professionals, but I know the difference. I know the difference pretty quickly because very rarely does a professional say you need to push through the pain. Because if you have a license and you start giving really bad advice, in general, I don't know about the internet. I would say you probably don't have as much to lose on the internet. But in general, if you're giving bad advice to your patients, you're doing harm to your patients, you can be held liable. And I would think that most clinical professionals are very careful, very wary of the liability that they assume when they start giving advice, especially bad advice. Push through the pain. No, thank you. I'm pushing through the pain right now. And it's not one of those things where, wow, I don't feel like I'm doing damage. I feel like I'm improving my body. Even though there's pain present, it's more discomfort. This is discomfort because That hurts. But it's kind of like walking on a sprained ankle. Anyway, I think the big deal today that I haven't talked about is, look, I'm using hiking sticks and my gait is not great. Somebody misspelled gait the other day and they probably never spelled it. Gait. That's a gate right there. There's a gate over there. And I'm about to show you a G-A-I-T. My gait, my stride, how I walk. It's funny looking, but by God, I'm walking. And if I wanted to be bold, I might do something like this. Yeah, much more unstable. But if you can see, I'm fucking walking, y'all. Jesus Christ, I'm walking. And this hurts a lot because I'm putting a lot of pressure, probably in the wrong place. Probably my gait changes, my stride changes, the bend of my knee changes, because it's really freaky. It's really freaky committing to this leg and going, oh, let me straighten my leg out. Let me straighten my knee out as much as I can and throw all my weight onto this leg. By God, I'm doing it. I'm doing it weirdly. And now, once I get to the point where I can walk consistently like this, I mean, there's no stopping me. Once I figure out how to walk, I can climb on a motorcycle. But then I've got to be able to pick the motorcycle up, which is a whole nother issue. Sorry about bitching about the comments. It's just 99% of the comments are very positive. And like I said, I think the nature, the intent of the people that are trying to give me advice, the intent is good and pure. But I would just warn anybody giving out bad advice, especially on something you don't know anything about. I would warn those people. I love the rest of you guys, and I appreciate the intent. I appreciate the intent of the other folks. Just, be careful, because so many of us are armchair quarterbacks. I'm going to see if I can get me a folding, snapping, extending, telescoping cane, because the cane would be better than these little aluminum poles, but one of these damn poles is bent. I just realized that just a few minutes ago. Having a bent pole, well guys, don't we all have bent poles really? Drop a comment if you have a straight pole, because I can see there's some uses. I don't know that the ladies would like a straight pole though, would they?
Eight hours later.
It seems like this thing is sinking into the socket. Lots of suction on there, lots of pressure, lots of suction. Oh, this ramp is not helping any. I have to pull this thing out.
Got it, man?
Yeah.
All right,
just slow, thanks. Whew. Ooh.
Trying her best.
Lift ourselves up on this leg. Oh, oh, shit. Not confident, inspiring. All right. That was quite the journey. And it was painful. But like last time, it's just mostly discomfort. Kind of like walking on a sprained ankle.